Now let's do fraction percentage. Yung mga fraction na mga numbers ba, yung mga fraction bali na may percent sign. Marami ang nagkakamali nito. Itong post kong ito, meron akong sinulat dito na the more you participate, the more you learn. Tama naman. Kasi kung hindi kayo mag-participate, hindi nyo alam na yung buong akala mo na tama ka mali pala. Okay. This is only true or false. Mas maganda talagang mag-participate kayo kasi sa actual na exam, mas mahirap doon. Okay, anyway. Write true if they are equal and false if not. By the way, huwag kayo ma-distract sa sarili kong accent kasi may sarili akong accent. Kaya ignore nyo na lang yun. Ang importante, may matutunan kayo. Number 1, 3/4% is equals to 3/4. True or false? Number 2, 3/4% is equals to 0.75. Number 3, 3/4% is equals to 75%. Is it true or false? Number 4, 3/4% is equals to 0.75%. True or false? Number 5, 3/4% is equals to 0.0075. Is it true or false? Kapag meron kayong isang mali dito, kahit isa lang, kailangan mo talagang i-review ang mundo ng percentage. When we say percent, ibig sabihin yan per 100. Kaya lahat ng merong percent sign, ibig sabihin nun ay per 100. Example, 1%. Ibig sabihin 1/100. 10% means 1/10/100. 100% means 100/100. 50% means 50/100. Kaya 1/2% means 1/2/100. Damihan pa natin. 1/4% means 1/4/100. 0.25% means 0.25/100. Hanggang dito na lang. Medyo madami-dami na yan. Erase na natin yan. Dito na tayo sa yung 1 to 5 natin na true or false. Delete ko nga to. Percent per 100. Number 1. Merong sumagot na true sa comment section. Sa dalawang grupo ko to pinost at pinost ko rin sa mismong YouTube. May sumagot na true. Tingnan mo ha. 3/4%. Ano ibig sabihin ng percent? Per 3/4 per 100. Ano ibig sabihin ng per 100? 3/4 divided by 100. Yan yung ibig sabihin ni percent dyan. 3/4, kopyahin si 3/4. Okay? Division maging multiplication. Reciprocal ni 101/100. 3 times 1. 4 ito ha. 4 times 100, that is 400. 3/400, that is equals to 0.0075. Or, hindi siya 3/4. That is 3/400. Therefore, itong 3/4%, it is not equal to 3/4. Sipin mo na lang, mayroong percent yan. Ito, wala. Kaya, false ito. Number 2. Delete muna natin ito. Dito tayo sa number 2. Erase muna natin yan. Isusulat ulit natin si 3/4%. Lahat naman yan 3/4%. 3/4%, is it equals to 0.75? Kung si 3/4 lang, that is 0.75. Merong percent. Ibig sabihin, per 100. This is, again, 3/4 per 100. 3/4 lang, that means 0.75 kung 3/4 lang. Mayroong percent, so 0.75 per 100. So therefore, that is 0.0075 and not 0.75 lang. Kaya, false. Okay? Ulitin natin itong si number 2. Kasi, merong pinipilit, ito number 2 ba? Pinipilit niya na ang 3/4 daw percent ay always daw na 0.75. Hindi yan. Ang 3/4 lang, okay? Ang 3/4 lang, yan yung 0.75. 3/4, i-divide mo, di ba 0.75 yan siya. Pero, kung 3/4%, that is 0.75% or 0.0075. All I hope this time, alam nyo na ang kaibahan ng 3/4% versus 3/4 lang na walang percent sign. Next, dito tayo sa number 3. Itong si number 3, 3/4%. Equals ba siya sa 75%? Dito muna tayo sa ordinaryong number. Ang fraction na 3/4. Ang fraction na 3/4, equal ba siya sa 75 lang? Si 75 whole number yan siya. Kalimutan muna natin yung percent sign, ha? Si 3/4, fraction. Tapos numerator pa niya ay 3. Mas malaki pa si denominator. So, less than 1 si 3/4. Itong 75, mas malaki pa siya sa 1. Ngayon, 3/4% versus 75%, pareho silang percentage. Saan ba ang mas malaki dito? Or bakit paanong naging equal sila? Na ito ay fraction at iyan ay 75. Magiging equal lang sila kung 3/4 lang. This is equals to 75%. 3/4. Pero, kung 3/4%, that is not and will never be equal to 75%. Kasi, itong si 3/4% or 0.75%, that is equals to 0.75 per 100. 3/4, 0.75%. Sa 75%, kung kukunin mo itong percent sign, that is 0.75. And 0.75 is not equal to 0.75%. So, therefore, ang sagot sa number 3 ay false. False. Pareho silang percent. May percent sign sila. So, kalimutan muna natin yung percentage nila. Kalimutan natin yung percent sign. Again, ha? Si 3/4, less than 1 yan siya. Si 75, whole number yan siya. Ang laki-laki niyan. Unless na lang. Kung si 3/4 ay 3/4 lang. Ang 3/4, that is equals to 75%. Okay? Pero si percent, 3/4%, that will never be equal to 75%. Next, Dito tayo sa number 4. 3/4%. Ano equivalent ng 3/4? That is 0.75. 0.75%. Pareho lang sila. Ito, fraction. Ito man, ito yung equivalent ni fraction. Decimal yan, 0.75. Ano yung 3/4? 3/4, that is equals to 0.75. Kung 3/4%, pareho lang yan, 0.75%. So this is true. Dito sa number 5, after ko nag-explain, total lahat naman yan 1 to 5 ay 3/4%. After ko nag-explain sa 1 to 4, gets nyo na kaya yung number 5? Yung 3/4%, is it equals to 0.0075? 3/4%. Paano ka ba mag-convert ng example? Si 50%. 50%, that is equals to 0.5 lang. Bakit? Itong decimal na to, nag-move ka to the left. 1, 2. Mag-move ka lang ng twice to the left. Drop mo yung percent sign mo. Yan na yung equivalent mo sa decimal. 0.5. Ganon din ang gagawin mo dito. Ito, gawin mo munang decimal. That is 0.75%. Mag-move ka rin kung anong ginawa mo dito, ha? Mag-move ka rin ng twice to the left. 1, 2. Nandito na yung decimal mo. Tapos, lagyan mo ng 0 yung space mo. I-drop mo yung percent sign mo. Ano na nangyari? 0.0075. Therefore, true ito. Bago natin i-end ang video ito, isa-isahin muna natin. Doon tayo sa lahat ang nakakaalam at lahat hindi nalilito dito. Kapag sinabing 3/4, that is equals to 75.75. Kung i-convert mo into percentage, dapat mag-move ka lang ng decimal to the right twice. To the right, okay? So, it will now be 75. Lagyan na mo ng percent sign. 3/4 is equals to 0.75 or 75%. Yan, lahat wala tayong problema dyan. Lahat nakakaalam. Ang problema nyo ngayon, kung itong 3/4 ay magiging percentage. Pero bago dyan, dito muna ulit tayo. Okay, 75%. That is 0.75. And that is the same as 3/4. Lahat nakakaalam dyan ngayon. Si 3/4% is not the same as 75. Pareho silang mga percent dito. So, si 3/4%, kung gusto mong maging decimal siya, that is equals to 0.0075. Kung nandyan pa rin yung percent niya, that is 0.75%. Ngayon, kung i-convert mo into decimal lang, mag-move ka ng 2 decimal place to the left, tapos bago mo i-drop yung percent sign, kaya 0.0075. Ang fraction form niyan ay 3/400. Let's do another example para mas lalo niyong maintindihan. 50%, that is equals to 0.5 lang naman. Ngayon, 1/2%, by the way, 0.5 is also the same as 1/2. Ngayon, 1/2%, or that is the same as 0.5%, pareho lang yan sila. That is equals to 0.05. In fraction that is the same as 1 over 200. Next, 1/4% or 0.25%, that is the same as 0.0025 in decimal form. In fraction that is 1 over 400. 25%, that is equals to 0.25. In fraction that is 1/4. So, ang 10% that is 0.1 or in fraction that is 1 over 10. Ang 40% that is equals to 40 per 100 or 0.4. In fraction that is equivalent to 2 over 5. While ang 2 over 5% or 0.4%, pariho lang yan sa 0.004. In fraction that is 2 over 500. Ang 12 and 1/2% is the same as 12.5%. In decimal, that is 0.125. In fraction, that is 1/8. Ang 1/8% or 0.125%, that is the same as 0.00125. In fraction, that is 1 over 800. Just always remember, when we say per cent, that means per 100.